Well, let's see if this works. Doobie doobie doobie. Okay. Now, I need to go live on Instagram. Let's see. Do. Okay. Done. Now, how do you do? Just figuring it all out. Let's see. Instagram. Create live video. I did that. Public. Day 2 of 30-day challenge. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, I did that. Oh. Did I do that wrong? Connect streaming software to go live. I think I did it already. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oop. Is this right? You are live. Okay, it's working. Once you're live, if your stream is public, you'll find it at the top of your feed on Instagram. So I guess what I need to do now is to go on Instagram on my phone and see if I'm live. Oh, see, this is not good because what happens is you wind up looking at somebody else's beautiful grandbabies. Let's see. Okay, wait. Why is this not saying that it's live though? It should say that it's live. It should say that it's live, and it's not saying that it's live. Once you're live, if your stream is public, okay, let's see. Is my stream public? My stream should be public. Let's see, hold on. Boo. So go back to Instagram. Copy. It's the same, right? Connect streaming software to go live. I did that. Go live once your displays as a go. Select go live once your streaming software connects and displays as a preview. Okay. Do I see it? Does it look like it's live? Change profile. No. Create. No, I'm already created. Messages. I already did this. I feel like I'm going in a circle. And I'm looking on. Okay, let's see. Edit profile. We did. Why do I not see this as I'm live streaming? It should be connected. Okay, so Okay, so I know it's connected on YouTube. You are live, and it says you are live on Instagram, but am I live? Share within 26 months, active now. Why is it not? Let's see something. Live. Let's see something. Is it right? Okay, it says it's. Good morning. Grand rising. How are the beautiful ones? I am attempting to attach a streaming service to my Instagram account. And it says that it's live. but I don't see it. It doesn't. So I'm going to need you all to jump on here and confirm that you can see this. Doobie 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 boop. Okay. Once you're, hope you had really sweet dreams. It's Sunday, right? It's Sunday evening here. Hope you're good. Hope you slept like a lamb on cotton. Let's see. This is working. It's 2 check boxes. That means it's streaming through YouTube and it's streaming through, it's supposed to be streaming through Instagram. I don't know, but I'm having fun figuring it out. Let's see. Somebody jump on so I can figure out if I'm doing this right. Or if you're even seeing me on, there's my girl. Excellent. Okay, so you see me there, but I don't see you as a count. Grand Rising, beautiful. I'm connecting my StreamYard to my YouTube and my Instagram, and so you're the one that's going to help me figure this thing out. You are selected. You have been pre-selected. So on my Instagram, I can see you and it says live and it has a count of 1. But I'm on my StreamYard and it says 0. 0 people. But you're a whole person. So you count as 1. I don't understand why this isn't connected. I connected the keys that it asked me to stick in there. I don't know. Once you're live, if your stream is public, you'll find it at the top of the feed on Instagram. You won't see it here? Why not? Shouldn't you see it? Once you're live, if your stream is public, which it is, you'll find it at the top of your feed on Instagram. That's English. I'm literate. I'm trying to figure this thing out so I can stream in 2 places. It's sundown now. Can you see behind me? Isn't that beautiful? Look at the sun going down. It's like I've done my work. I'm going to bed now. I can't imagine. I got to figure out. I know that the solar eclipse is going to be best seen in America. But I wonder if there's someplace here that I can experience. I know, there's no doubt that you get the solar eclipse energy, but I wonder if there's a place here that I can feel it more so, or see it more so. Gonna feel it. Can be anywhere in the world and feel it, but I'm wondering where you'll be able to see it. I'm gonna have to call my sister Asia because she's like the guru of people who can figure this out. Because I'm looking at StreamYard and I see a checkbox where it says YouTube, and then I see a checkbox where it says Instagram. Howsomever, I do not see the number. You know how it has like a, let me switch it around so you can see. Where's the camera? Oh, here we go. You see this part right here where it says 0? I'm like, well, how come I can't see? Look, there I go again. So I can't, I'm challenged to figure out how the heck, what time is it? It's 6:48 in the morning. She's a late riser and it's Sunday. Might have to test the boundaries of my love. You're like, girl, you up? No. You want to be up? Would you mind getting up? And she is so not a morning person. I don't dare do that to her. But I will, maybe I'll send her a text. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll send her a text because I know she's always willing to help and not help. She's always willing to support. You know darn well when somebody isn't up. You know your sisters, right? You know who's the morning person, I'm team morning all day long. I know you're not really morning. So I'm really surprised to see you on here. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Much love. Much love. Yeah, I'm working on figuring this out because I am committed to um, shoring up the um, the foundation of my YouTube business and what it's going to take for me to get all the watch hours that I need and to increase the number of subscribers is to come on for 30 days and let people get a chance to get to know me and be with me. But it's a little difficult. I don't know how I got here. You were lured in. The magnetic pull. I know, isn't that wild? Something said, tap, tap, tap. Shree's on. Your sister's on. Get on, get on, get on. Isn't that wild? Hey, sis. What's going on? Grand Rising. I'm up here putting my my stream yard to hooking it up to my YouTube and my Instagram so that I can stream simultaneously on all the platforms. But so what you're seeing right now is you're seeing me trying. You see me orchestrating how to do this. I'm glad you love it. Good, good. I think this might be the sweet spot that I'm going to come on when it's early in the morning for you and when it's in the afternoon. Oh, is today is a quiz day? Today? What's today? Last Sunday. Are we getting together at 9 o'clock? 9 a.m.? Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? I didn't get the email. Uh-oh. I'll be up at 9 o'clock, still trying to figure this out. So, yes, a lot of holy going. It sure is a whole lot of holy going on. That's a lot of holy going on. Oh no, okay, good. I was like, holy, yeah, it is. It's a lot of like sacred days happening here, so it really makes you stop and like pay attention. Hmm. So what I'm doing is I'm working on connecting, and look at you, became a part of this. And do you even know how you got here? Because my sister, Danny, is like, I don't know how I got here. I just woke up and I'm here. Like she was teleported from her dreams into my life. That's hilarious. But yeah, it's sundown. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Every 40 days. So maybe that's how you got here, Danny. It's an ancestral day. Every 40 days. I know Garvey Care that your mother always prepares something very special um for the 40th day, the ancestor day. So yeah. Um I just don't know how to get this. I gotta call some folks because look, I got the StreamYard happening, right? It's running. It says it's live. I've been on for 14 minutes, but it doesn't. And it says that it's connected to YouTube and it's connected to my Instagram. However, I don't see myself reflected right here. Shouldn't it be a one or a two there? Just like it is a one, it's a two up in the corner right here on Instagram. So I'm feeling like my Instagram is not. Oh, you're going over there to help. Oh, beautiful. Safe travels, goddess. Safe travels. I love you. Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to call Asia and be like, Asia, what you doing? You sleeping? It's 6:54 in the morning. Madasi. Love you. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to figure this thing out. I'm playing with it said to put in this like code. So I put the code in to connect the two together, but it doesn't seem like it's connected. Maybe I should go back and use a second code and maybe it'll do it. Should I try? Look, okay. So over here it says create live video. I know, child. Okay, wait a minute. I see it. I see it says live video, Danny Devine and Garvey Care joined. Oh, okay. But then how come I don't see it on? Wait a minute. Okay, now when I go back to YouTube, I see a delay, but I see myself and it says your names. It says in live video. But I don't understand why it's not showing me. I don't know. Okay, it obviously is working. Hi, sunshine, Erta. What's going on, beautiful one? Hope you're smiling and easing into your morning. It's sunset here. Look at that beautiful sunset. When you come to my retreat, you're going to get to see the most beautiful sunsets ever. What is going on? Okay, so I guess I got that part right. Cool, because I'm starting to see the numbers on this side. But let me see if I see the numbers. It's nice here. Where are you? Where are you, sunshine? Art Tardy. Okay, I see you. It looks right. Okay, cool. But what I'm wondering is why don't I see it reflected in my. Oh, you're in New York. Okay, beautiful. How's the weather today? Is it warmed up a little bit? So I know you're moving into the spring season. Are you feeling that? Is it spring um, sprung? So, okay. So I don't know. I just gotta, I guess maybe talk to StreamYard to get to their help. Because see how here on StreamYard it's 0? All right. As long as it's working, that's cool. But I think I would like a true indication of how many people are on my live if I'm streaming through what is it called? StreamYard. Oh, okay. Thanks, Danny. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Yesterday was Ohm's birth. Today, Ohm's birthday was Saturday. Now you're into Sunday. Oh man, bad Auntie Riri. I didn't call my boy. I did not call my boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something needs to be done about this. All right. I guess I'll be calling you at 9 o'clock. What time does Ohm get up? Oh, can you call me so I can say happy birthday? So I won't be remiss in my duties. I do not want a lump of coal in my Christmas stocking over this. I can't afford it. I'm getting too old. Thank you. Thank you. I will be awaiting your call. Love you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being. Love you. So yeah, okay, so I did it. I don't know if it's live on YouTube. Okay, what I'm gonna do, don't anybody move. Let's see if I go on YouTube and I type in SUMday Became today, or I go to my YouTube channel, do I see myself streaming? Right? Okay, let's see if that works. So I'll go over here, open a new tab, go to YouTube. Okay, and let's see. Because if it worked on, okay. Oh, let me see. Okay, wait, I'm gonna switch it around so you can see it with me. Hold on. Boop. Okay, so here, live. Does it say that I'm live? Oh wait, I don't even think this is my. Oh wait, no, this is the wrong account. Okay, switch accounts. Okay, let's switch to this one. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, does it say that I'm live? Okay, I see myself. Boop, boobity boop. Okay, YouTube Studio, don't need that. Where is this? Uh-oh. So it should say that I'm live here. Your channel. Okay. Oh, I am. Oh, shoot. Okay, I think your girl is really getting the hang of this. I did it. Thank you, thank you for hanging in there with me. Look at that. I got it. Now, all I need to do, okay, there's a delay. Okay, so let me, okay, I got to turn this thing off. Okay, I'm going to like my own stuff. Where's my mute? Or let me just get out of YouTube. That way I'm not confused. Okay. All right. So, day 2 of my 30-day challenge of going live. And tomorrow I'll have more content about the upcoming retreat that I'm planning for 2025. It is going to be chock full. When I tell you this retreat is going to be bananas, you're going to feel like you have all the tools that you need to move forward. If you don't have that, if you don't walk out of here feeling like George Jefferson, you know that strut, that real confident strut? Yeah, you are. It's no doubt. I'm going to give you every single tool that got me to living my someday. What's your someday? What's your someday? What is it that you've been planning or you keep saying that you're going to do? Huh? What is it? Share, type it in the chat, please. What is it that is the thing that you said that you're going to do that you have not done? That you're like, oh, one day, someday. And know darn well, someday is not on the calendar. What is it? What is it? Your Sunday. What is your someday? The thing that you keep telling yourself, someday I'm going to do this. That inner dialogue that we all have. What is your someday? Do you have a someday list? You wrote the word where. Where what? What's your question? Start my cooking YouTube channel. Oh, what a big... See, it's things like that. It's things like that. Things that could just turn your whole life around, right? It's like, what's standing between you and actually doing that? Do you know? What is it that can get you over the hump? See, because that's what I do. I help people get over the hump. My work as a transformational coach has now led me to have such influence and has allowed me to provide so much support to those who are interested in making their someday become today. Oh, where is the retreat? Where's the retreat? Okay. The retreat is in Bali, Bali, Indonesia, the land of the most beautiful sunsets. Yes. Well, I don't know um, what your disability is, but it's all in how you look at it. It's your picture and your frame. So, um, it comes a time when we start to work, or we make the decision to work within our abilities, and that's it. And so you are as you are, and I just don't like that term disability. It's the reason why I don't like it, because it's disempowering, and it takes you away from your someday, instead of refocusing and repackaging what it is that you can do. What are your abilities? You know what I mean? So just a tidbit, and we'll be doing things. Um, yeah. And we all know. It's like I know, and my clients know, and I knew for myself, but um, knowing and moving beyond the knowing, applying practical tools that'll get you to actually doing that YouTube channel. Like, just take a moment and just feel what that's going to feel like inside your body. Like, just visualize it. How's that going to feel when you're showing millions of people how to cook? And it's not just how to cook, but how to really feel the joy of what it is that you're doing, how to be creative, you know? How's that feel inside your body? It felt me seeing you, like I was watching you teach me some things. I was watching in my eyes, my third eye, I'm watching you on YouTube preparing these very creative meals that are both nutritious and delicious. Like, how fantastic is that? I just imbued myself with what I saw you, how I saw you in the kitchen, how I saw you creatively adding things that I would not have thought of adding. Like, I created a whole narrative just from you telling me. And you know what? You don't even have to practice on your own. You know what I realized, which pushed me forward? Don't be afraid to let people see you trying. That's what you're watching right now. You're seeing me doing. I'm not even trying. I'm doing. I hooked the StreamYard up to the YouTube, to the Instagram, and voila, we're here having this conversation. You know, please allow yourself the grace of allowing other people to see you manifesting. And it may look a little janky and raggedy and like you know what? When I think about it, it looks like you ever seen, remember how, I don't know if you ever like rode a bike, right? But when you first learn how to ride a bike, your parents are behind you and they're holding on, or, family, whoever it is, somebody's there to support you. But you're there wobbling, wobbling, wobbling. And maybe you have one training wheel on, and you're trying to keep your balance, and you're shaking all over the place. And then finally, you take off the other training wheel. It's just steps and measures until one day, you've got your balance and you're riding straight. That's all it is. We have programming, and I don't know if you have it, but I know a lot of people that do, that makes you feel as though you got to get it right. Like, you just have to have it right all together. So when you step out, you're looking sharp and polished and finished. Come on. That's not gentle. That's not real. Oh, thank you, sis. Thank you. The reason you haven't seen me in a long time is because I've been cocooning and building and doing a lot of self work, and some of which that I will be sharing with you. Um, right now, like I said, I'm in Bali. I live in Bali. I sold all of my possessions. I released everything, and what I couldn't sell, I gave away, and what I couldn't give away, I walked away from into this beautiful, new, healthy, spirit supporting life. And I decided to make my someday become today. At the top of 2023, I decided that I was no longer going to be cold. I had suffered from seasonal affective disorder from a child. Like, I didn't even know there was a name for it. I just know every time the winter rolled around, I just was sad, depressed. I realized that sadness was depression. Um, and I decided last week, that was my personal hashtag. 2023 was at the top of 2023, last winter in New York City. And I slowly and methodically released my things. And so I got lighter, lighter, and lighter. And I got so light, I was able to fly. And I flew right here to where my heart's desires were. And that is in Bali. And I am here. And now I am on a mission to ensure that your someday comes to fruition. And another catalyst for me being here is um, I have had many, many loved ones make their earthly transition. And because you know me, how much I love and how deeply I love and how fully. So, the same relationship we have is the relationship I have with all of my kindred sisters and brothers. And they transitioned, but I knew their secrets. I knew their dreams. I knew their hopes. And I realized they left this planet without fulfilling them. And I thought it was a shame because their gifts were so plentiful, their desires were so obtainable, but they just ran out of time and they never pulled the trigger on taking the steps to make their someday today. So that is going to be the focus of my retreat, is that everyone has an opportunity to make someday today. And I'm here to facilitate. It's going to be incredible. I'm going to have an astrocartographer that's going to, hey, Auntie. Good morning, Grand Rising. Me love you, love you, love you. I'm going to have an astrocartographer, and that person is going to demonstrate for everyone. Yeah, I know. I remember your husband. Yeah. And we're going to be doing that work. We're going to be doing that work. How to release things. Because that's like, even, I know. And so these things that have happened in our lives, we have to repurpose them. And I am going to be providing so many tools. My husband transitioned in 20. It was 18 years ago. 5, 7. Like, see, I don't even keep that in my memory because it has no bearing. Like, it's no need of me anchoring my memory, my emotions to that time. So I don't let it have gravity in me that's going to suppress my growth. It doesn't make sense. It's not empowering. And if you're not being empowered every day, what are you doing? What are you doing? I realize the choices that I've made and make and will make, have made and will make, are choices. And I have the right and the will and the strength and the empowerment to change it. Why? Because I said so. I am every day given the breath of life, which is exciting to me. I get a chance to do it differently every single day. Why would I dare be disrespectful to the grand architect, the creator, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, source energy, the infinite intelligence that created me? Why would I be so disrespectful to stay stuck in a period of time that doesn't allow me to move to the greatest fruition or the greatest version of myself? Why? Why? Why do that? That's disrespectful. It's like, oh, I gave her. So it's like, if I do that, then I look at it as, oh, the universe is saying, oh, I gave her another day. And here she goes, living it like the day that I gave her 20 years ago. You get it? Does that make sense to you? Type in the chat if it makes sense to you. Why continue to measure yourself by past events? You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. And yeah, it doesn't serve your ancestor. How can your ancestors work with you and support you if you're living back then? And transition meaning, I'm talking in this period, and as I'm speaking to you, transition meaning earthly transition, moving from this plane into the ancestor realm. How can they help you if you're stuck in that short clip of time of their transition? What about the life that they lived before all of that? Why fixate yourself in why sit down in a seat? Why hunker down in a seat of disempowerment? Why? Why? What's the point? You know, sometimes we get attached to emotions as our identity. And it was a time when my husband transitioned, I realized that I stopped liking the term widow. I was like, ew, like I didn't like the vibration of that. You can still see, here's the thing about when people transition. First thing is you can continue the relationship, but just differently. It becomes a spiritual relationship. And that's something that traditionally in the West, we're not encouraged to do, is to venerate or revere or um, have relationships, seek support from our ancestors. So I don't know what your belief system is, but any day that you want to, you can adopt a new one. It doesn't make you bad. It doesn't make you anything. It makes you who you want to be. like your decisions about how you deal with your ancestors, you don't have to miss them. They're all around you. There's no need to miss the physical, and you have to really get with yourself and ask, what is it you miss about the physical? Like, can it be transmuted into a spiritual relationship? Because honestly, that's what you have. Work with what you have. Why not work with what you have? Right? Why pine over what you cannot have? How does that serve you? Well, if you know exactly, yes, Auntie, they are all around you and in you. There are things that I say that are reflective of my ancestors, which in turn continues their vibration. Because if I say the things that they said or I do the things that they did, I keep their memories alive. And then some of the things that were inside of them that they were not able to bring to fruition, they can come through me. But you have to be bold enough. And you are bold enough, but you just have to decide, yeah, I'm going to be bold enough. And you sit up in your ish. You sit up. That crotch down, woe is me, um, victim, disempower. It's not working for you. It's like bad breath. It really becomes like bad breath. And then people don't, you know, look at your circle. What's your circle looking like these days? Could your circle improve? Are they supporting you? No, I will not be sending you a message. I'm glad that I was able to help you. If you would like more information about the retreat, you can DM me, and you can email me at Shree, SHREE in Bali at gmail.com. That's Shree, SHREE in Bali, BALI at gmail.com. Yep. And then I can shoot you some information about I would love for you to come. It's gonna be so supportive on so many levels. So I'm like I was saying, I'm gonna have an astrocartographer who is going to um, if you need a hug, put your arms around yourself and give yourself a hug and kiss your shoulders. I do it all the time. You've got to harness your inner power. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up straight. It's time. It's time to move beyond. It's time to move into your empowered self. Because that 2018 you, don't nothing work from 2018 working in 2023. 24. Look at that. Your phone from 2018, is that working? How are your clothes that you have from 2018? How are they working? Come on, step into the new. Hug yourself. You're enough. You can do it. So yeah, shoot me an email, sis, and I hope you're able to join us. So one of the other things, like I said, we're going to do astrocartography, which will tell you where on this earth, what places where you could live that would support your goals, your dreams, your aspirations for your life. And then, thank you, sis. Thank you. Thank you. I am love. I am love. And it takes someone who is love to notice that in me, because I'm only a divine reflection. Are we going to near a beach, honey? We're going to beaches. We're going to waterfalls. We're going so many places. We're going to go to a seven circuit retreat place where you'll be able to walk a labyrinth. And a labyrinth is a divine circuit. Look it up. a labyrinth. It's a divine circuit, and you just know as you're, and it's like a metaphor for your life. Hey, big sexy, what's going on? Um, it is a metaphor for the path that our lives take. It's incredible. We'll be doing that. We'll be doing a. I'm deciding whether it's going to be an 8 to 12 hour. See, I don't. We only have a certain amount of days, so I can't use too much time. So what I might do is have us do an 8 hour fast, and that means no speaking, no eating, no internet. You're going to write down for 8 hours every single thought that comes to your mind. And then you're going to take time and you're going to examine your thoughts. See, the only reason why you didn't do that, because you had plenty of time during the pandemic, right? Right? You had all the time in the world. You had so much time, you didn't even know what day it was. My sister and I, Maxine, we used to joke. We're like, okay, so what's today? And we would just say, oh, it doesn't matter. It's just day. You're going to do that. Tub time. Oh, yeah. I would love to be able to have you enjoy a flower bath. I've done that, and it is incredible. Mm. The energy that you feel from laying and communing with beautiful flowers from this island is incredible. And there's going to be a lot of pre-work. So I'm going to, you know how like I'm going to be massaging you mentally and spiritually before the retreat so that when you come here, you're good to go. Because I realize how important that is. So anybody who signs up for the retreat, we will be doing group coaching calls once a month. One of the group coaching calls will be to get you your mind, body, and spirit ready, and then the second one is to get you acclimated. So it'll be two coaching calls a month. Um, the second one will be to get you acclimated to the culture because there are things that you need to know, and I think you would be so well served if you had a heads up, you know, how to count the money, customs, um, foods, do's and don'ts, you know, things like that. So that when you come in here, it feels like, honey, you walking through the airport like, honey, I'm home. Yeah. So that when you step outside that airport and that sun is just hitting and kissing your skin, you're feeling good and you know you made the right decision. So, yeah, I would love to add my bath. I gotta show you pictures of my bath. My bath was divine. And I've only had one flower bath while I was here. And you just reminded me I should have another because that was incredible. So we'll be going to a waterfall. We'll be going to a purification temple. You'll be able to take some of the water back to your residence, to the retreat center where we are. You'll be able to drink the water from the purification center. We'll have a purification um, ritual. It includes flowers and incense and oh, okay. Garvey Care wants to be in my video. Cool beans. Okay, here we go. What else we going to do? I wrote down so many different things. Right now, this week is what I'll be doing is I will be. Let me see if I can get you on. Oh, here we go. There you go. Hey sis.
Hey sis,
Hi.
I'm
How are you?
driving
I
and I was
see.
trying to voice the text. I was trying to voice the text because I was saying if we add the 8 hours of silence to bedtime, then we can extend it to 16.
That's true.
But
That's a
I
good.
think
I like that idea.
my voice must have said tub just to ignite the desire to do the flower bath again.
And maybe, you know, I love that idea. I love that idea. Thank you. All things are so intentional. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that's going to be delicious. A flower bath. Oof.
I will put this. I'm gonna stop this video because this camera is making me want to just see your vibration.
Okay, no. Yeah, stop it.
See your light, and I can't look at this camera while I'm driving.
You so better not. I need you at my retreat. So,
We are there. Your
yes.
brother said he's coming too.
Get out of here.
He sure did. He heard you. He heard you speaking the other day, and he was like, "I'm so there." I'm like, "Yes, we're going." October 2025.
Let's go. Let's. Oh, that feels good. Oh, I'm so excited. I want everybody to feel this. I don't feel like anybody should leave. Don't look at me. Anybody should leave. I don't feel like anybody should leave this planet without having this experience. It feels like a delicious, dirty little secret. You know how how dirty little secrets feel so good, and they feel like you want to lick your fingers because it's so good and delicious.
Your
Like
pictures, your pictures, just seeing the green and the flowers, and then seeing the beach, and all of it. I'm so ready.
I'm thinking I'm like maybe we can. I don't know if we can because I'm trying to pull all of my experiences here. I want to give them to you all. So I'm like, yeah, I want us to all ride horses on the beach. Like, oh, wouldn't that be
Yes,
so much, so much.
yes.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to um, having this experience. And this week, I'm going hard to find a location that is just jaw dropping beautiful. Like
Oh,
that we open the door and we're like just like grabbing your forehead, clutching your pearls, just yeah, like I cannot believe this beauty exists kind of energy. Yeah. So you stay focused and
yes.
safe travel. And I am so excited to know that not just one, but two of my favorite people in this world are going to be here for this experience. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you so much. And you travel
Love you,
safely. I
sis.
love you too. And there's nothing you can do about it. You know our
Yes.
song. All right.
Yes.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Alrighty.
All right. Peace. Now let's see how we release. I don't know how to do this. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Where's it go? How's it go? How's it go? How's it go? Oh, look. Wait. No, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know how to get. Oh, I don't know how to stop it. Let's see.
Ah,
Let's see. Oh, here we go. I got it. I got it. Love you. Yes. And TD Lotus. What's going on, beautiful one? Over here talking about my retreat coming up in 2025 and all the delicious happenings that are going to be offered and how I envision the most beautiful, breathtaking villa for us to commune in. And I see all the beautiful experiences that I want you to have flower baths, going to the waterfall, um, horseback riding, massages, acupuncture, food that just gets in your body and clears out negative vibration because the food is of such high quality. Like I see it, I see it, I see it. And these are all the things that I'm enjoying and I want for you too. So, you know, 2025, yeah, this is when we're going to come alive and walk into our most incredible selves. No more shrinking. If you have a king size bed, no more sleeping on the edge. I am intending for you to spread eagle, naked and unashamed, in your bed of life. That's what I want for you. That's what I've done for myself. And you can do it too. I'm going to set up, so this week I'm focusing on setting up the calendar dates for the Zoom calls. I will be also scouting out the different places that I want to have these beautiful experiences with you. The floral baths, the waterfalls, just all the things that happen here. The water temples. Oh, this place is so magical. The beach outings, the bonfires, the dancing, the music, the cartography, the cardology. When you leave here, you're going to have the blueprint. You're going to have the cheat sheet to your life. You're going to be able to know how to use the energy of each day, even each week, each month, to plan your life and your goals. You're going to also have um, the cheat sheet that will tell you exactly where on earth should you be. Maybe it's time to move. Just because you live in the tri-state area or live wherever doesn't mean that's where you're supposed to stay. Doesn't mean that's where you're supposed to thrive. There's other places on this planet that are much more supportive to the things that you want to do. Can you believe that? What if you had that information? Would you have the courage to walk it out? So what if I told you the best place for you to be is in Marrakesh? To have a better life, would you move to Marrakesh? Knowing, like unequivocally, that that was your place? Or would you continue to sleep on that side of the bed, bed, in your king size bed, sleep on that edge, that slither? Or would you be brave enough to just spread eagle and live your life in abundance? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Think about it. And don't just think about it, but it's time to be about it. To not leave this earth with those gifts inside of you. I wake up every morning knowing, look, I'm 55 now. I plan to live to 108. That means I got to get going. I got things to do. My physical life has an expiration date. So I need to get going. And so do you. Do not leave here without yourself being fully expressed. You are so worthy. And I got to tell you, you are not your things. I've come to know and love new people in my life now. And none of them saw any of those things that I had before I got here. You know what they see? They see the love in me. They see who I am. They don't see my things. So don't be afraid to start over. Starting over is the best thing you can do for yourself. And only you can give yourself that. So I want to thank you all for joining me. And I hope you have an amazing start to your day. I will be jumping on this time every day for the next 28 days because I have 30 days so far. I'm doing a 30-day challenge. So I'm sorry, I have 2 days so far and I'm doing a 30-day challenge. I am looking to increase my watch hours on YouTube. So please, please, please go over to YouTube, comment, subscribe, please. And I'll be uploading videos there, more content of my life in Bali and other places. I have a video that I need to share with you when I went to Vietnam, when I had to do a visa run. It was amazing. It was an amazing trip. Learned again so much about myself and learned about others as well. So, yeah, SUMday is SUM, and I'll put it in this comment section. Can I do that? Let's see. Add moderator, turn off commenting, turn off request to go live, turn. Okay, maybe I got to do it from here. Maybe I got to do it from my StreamYard. Let's see. Remember, this whole live started out with me on StreamYard. Let's see. How do you do this? Edit example banners. Let's see. Can I do create a banner? All right, let me try. SUMday. So it's sum, like the sum of your days. SUMday became. And the number 2 and day. And let's see if you can see that. Add banner. Does that work? I don't know. I don't see how you type on here. Let's see. Copy link, share. I do not know how to do. I'm in. I don't see how to do it. Comments. Okay, here we go. Okay, wait a minute. I think I got it. Let's see. Hold on. SUMday became the number 2 day. Let's see if this works. Tell me if you can see this. See if you can see this. Do you see that? Or do you have to be on YouTube to see it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I don't know how to show next time. Maybe that'll be a place for me to grow and stretch, is to learn how to text. Not text. Put comments in the comment section. How you do that? How you do that? I don't know, but I'll learn. Thank you for being on with me. If you are going to catch this on the replay, I hope that you enjoyed seeing me grow. And again, please go and tell your friends. Tell your friends. Tell a friend. Don't just hide me. Don't just have me all to yourself. Don't hide, divide. Please. I'm looking to grow my YouTube channel and my watch hours, and I can only do that with your help. So please share, comment, like, and subscribe on my YouTube. SUMday, SUMday became the number 2 day. All right. Much love, and I appreciate you. Hey, virtuous one. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm on here streaming, and what I'm doing is I am streaming on, it's the night here, as you can see. I started when it was sundown, and now it's 7:42 p.m. Um, it's good to see you on. Oh, it's Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday morning. We have a 12-hour difference. I'm so glad that daylight savings time is now, because before we had 13, and that was a little cray cray in terms of me like meeting with clients. I was like, ooh wee, but I did it. I did it. So right now, what you're seeing is like where am I? I'm in Indonesia. I'm in Bali. I live in Bali, Indonesia, and I am planning a retreat. And I was just sharing with everyone, please check out the replay. We're going to have flower baths. We're going to have massages. We're going to have such, we're going to go to purification water temples. It's going to be, oh, the water temples here are just a way to reset yourself. And the theme of the retreat that I'm going to be hosting in October of 2025, I think it's going to be October. Um, I've been here for 5 months. Yeah. And before that, I came for a month in June for a midwifery conference. Um, and I was like, and then at that time, I had planned to relocate to Jamaica. But um, the work that I do, the part of the work that I do as a doula was not as supported in Jamaica as it is here in Bali. So I was like, you know what? I am pursuing a life of ease and grace. Yep, the next 2/3 of my life are going to be the best 2/3. So I decided that Bali was the place, and I released all of my things. Oh, please, sis, go to, before I forget, please hop on my YouTube channel, SUMday, SUMday Became, the number 2 day. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. I received that. Thank you. I received that. I received that. Thank you. Thank you. So, what I'll be doing is just, I'll be sharing everything that I did when I came here. And I'll also be sharing, like, so I'll be sharing like some pre work before you move, before you come to the retreat. We'll be doing a series of month-long meetups via Zoom, and I'll be getting you ready for the retreat. So mind, body, and spirit. And then I'll also do another Zoom, which will help you become acclimated to the culture while you're here. The retreat I'm planning is going to be 7 to 8 days, and I am going to be scouting some incredibly beautiful locations, like just snatching your breath, beautiful locations for you to experience and be while you're here. And it's gonna be like finger looking good. It's gonna be like you're gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe this, like this place exists. Like you're gonna just be like, it's gonna be so delicious. It's gonna be incredibly empowering. It's gonna have you redefining who you are. And the goal of it, the crux of it, is for you to take whatever it is that you said that someday you're going to do and walk it out. I'm going to give you all the tools and tips and tricks that I have done that have gotten me here. You're going to have that holy boldness in a way that you've never experienced it before. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's one thing for us to be faithful on paper, but what does faithful look like? Oh, you excited? I'm so excited. I mean, for us to be together, like it's gonna, like the things that I have experienced, the things that I have experienced, and the thing about it, the reason why um, I need to be with everyone. We're going to be doing group coaching all along the way until the trip, is because one thing I have learned: whatever you say here, Mother Bali gets behind what it is that you want and supports you wholeheartedly. So I need to make sure that you have the mindset that aligns with the spirituality, that aligns with the nutrition, that aligns with all the things. Like we're going to be doing hemi syncing. But let me tell. Don't even worry about. Don't even worry about that flight, child. Child. That, there is nothing that is going to be prohibitive. Not the cost, and you got to make up your mind. That's the first thing. The cost, the time it takes to get here, none of it. None of it is going to be prohibitive. So you got to say there is not a, and I'm going to show you how I did it. That's part of the coaching calls. Yeah, I'm going to show you how I did it. Honey, I was gentle with when I tell you I was gentle with myself coming here, ease and grace. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. And I'm going to show you how I did it. The flight here was 22 hours, but it wasn't straight. And I'm going to show you how to do it, how to be so kind to yourself. I'm going to tell you the things I did on the plane. I'm going to tell you what airline I flew. I'm going to tell you about the lounges. I'm going to tell you all about everything. You're going to get all the sauce. I'm going to tell you, I'm, I'm even going to share with you um, the the exercises I did on the flight. Um, what else did I do? Um, like how just my whole itinerary, so that you're just floating in here like yeah. Even when I got off, I mean down to when I got off my flight and I reached here, I made sure I went to my favorite reflexology place and I had them. I was like, hey, wonderful sisters, Balinese sisters, who really take good care of me when I fly back here. And I just had the most incredible. You can either do a whole body massage or you can do a reflexology, whatever it is. But you're going to need that. It's part. It's going to be part of your wellness. That's what we need to focus on at this point, our wellness. And our wellness comes in at different levels. So are you thinking well? So we'll be doing hemi-syncing. No, 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 no. I'm going to share all that information. Nope, nope. I live in a guest house. And you know what living in a guest house means? It means that I have a beautiful, loving place to live that has a beautiful balcony, that has moringa trees, that has starfruit trees, that has blue butterfly tea downstairs, that has um, lemongrass, that has, um, oh my goodness, so much vegetation is around me to make sure that I'm okay. This place is spotless. I have um, my towels are changed. It's like an upscale. It's like a hotel, but it's not a hotel. So I have a beautiful room. I have a beautiful bathroom. I have a beautiful desk area. I have beautiful grounds in which to go and to exercise. I have it's a shared kitchen. It's wonderful. It's and everything. I don't lift a finger. I'm so well taken care of. I am loved. I have a sense of community here. I do. It's just I travel on the back of a. You're asking the most wonderful questions. And thank you so much. I travel on the back of a motorbike. It's called. There's two serve. Well, actually, there's three. There's Gojek, Grab, and Maxim. And oh, thank you, sis. Thank you. Now, could I rent a motorbike? Sure, of course I could. My brother is a one of my brothers in the States um is a motorcycle instructor. I know how to ride. You know, I know how to drive. I've had my license since 1988. But do I desire to take on that level of stress of what traffic is? No. And why should I? I'm here for grace and ease. Our ancestors did all the heavy lifting. I know for sure I am their wildest dream. So I do all things that align with peace, ease, and grace. Things that are nurturing. It is incredibly affordable. Um, Everything here is affordable. I will never, ever, and I implore you never to use the word cheap, because cheap denotes quality being inferior, and nothing here is inferior. Nothing. Not the people, not their service, the air, the food. Food is, sis, sis, the food comes from such, the soil is so rich. When is the last time, and I know you know this, when is the last time you tasted a green pepper that tasted like a green pepper? It tastes watery, right? It doesn't have that flavor. What's going on, Ashkin? Action Realty. I'm sorry, I stumble. I stumble, but I don't fall. Yeah. The food here tastes like there's going to be fruits that Grand Rising. Much love. Just sharing with everyone about my upcoming retreat and what my life is like here. And I'm receiving all that love. Thank you. Please make sure, if you have not yet, go to my YouTube channel, SUMday, SUMday Became Today, the number 2 day. That's SUM, SUM, like the totality of our days. SUMday Became Today, the number 2. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please. And share with your friends. Share with the friends that know us, that I haven't been able to reach. I am working on building up my watch hours on YouTube. I just really want to really grow that platform. Hey, Miss Donna 619. We're going to have flower baths. We're going to have massages. We're going to have time to ourselves. You're going to be able to hear your thoughts. You're going to be able to grow exponentially in a way that it's just not possible there. It's just not possible. I tried it. I know it. It's not possible. You have to take yourself out of that environment. You have to be ready to make a radical shift. There are some religions that believe in being reborn. This is a rebirth. This is becoming anew in the eyes of your creator, in the eyes of yourself. No one can do this for you but you. You have to lose your mind. You must. You have to. You can't continue on like this. It's not. The universe, God, creator, source, the grand architect cannot use you if you continually stay in this present form in that environment. That environment is not conducive to who the universe needs you to be. I am no more powerful than you are. Birds of a feather. I just know something And I've just experienced something that you have not. But the good news is I'm here to share it. What do you want to do? What's on your someday list? Right? What's the thing that you've been trying to do that one day you're going to do, right? Someday, someday, someday. I have successfully re-engineered my life. I live from a point of death. hmm Knowing that I have a finite amount of time as the person that you see me as. And if you think you knew me, you don't even know me anymore. That's the crazy thing. Like, you want to know why? Because I'm not the same person. I don't look at life the same way. I'm not experiencing life the same way. And if you want your someday to become today, that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to lose your mind. That means lose the programming. You might have to lose some friends, some family. Yeah. So what is the difference that you see in me? Oh my goodness, the weather in Bali is fantastic. It is like, I would say like between 70, like right now, let me see. I guess it's about maybe 75 right now. It's at night. And in the morning, it can reach, I mean, like during the day, it can reach up to 80, 85. It's rainy season, but I haven't, like, the rain happens like, um, it'll rain like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And that rain, ooh, child, that rain, it is such a delicious melody. The way that the big, big drops from the sky hit the lush foliage, it's like a lullaby. It's romantic. It is romantic. It's incredible. But it doesn't rain all the time. It hasn't rained here in actually, like, I think like maybe 2 weeks. Well, wait a minute. I was up in Ubud. I went to a retreat, and it did rain. Maybe like, it just rains like that. You know, like that Florida rain where it will rain and then it'll stop. But I am in Seminyak. That's where I live. And I was up in Ubud for a training called, it was a doula training, Eat, Pray, Doula. And it was a spectacular training for doulas, midwives, and all birth workers. It was incredible. It was some of the most heavy hitters of the birthing world. It was incredible. Gained some new insights. Women from all around the world were just sharing their information about birthing in their countries. And we came together and going to turn this birthing thing around in these countries that are not respecting a woman's right to an autonomous birth. So yeah. Oh, thank you. I do, and I, what's amazing, and I'm glad you said that I look youthful, serene, and it is my element. So during the end of the pandemic, I started traveling more because the want, the need to be out of New York, the push was so strong. I was going all over the place trying to find my place. This was before I learned of astrocartography. I was going to St. Thomas, I was going to all these different Caribbean islands, came here to Bali, and I realized like I wanted to be in these places more than I wanted to be home. And then home started to become where I am. Home was no longer home. And so that's why every time I went to those places, people would say that I looked youthful, serene, and I looked like I was in my element. And so that was my clue that I didn't need to be in New York anymore, that it was no longer serving me. I give thanks for the deliciousness that was my life at certain points. And, but that was a wake-up call when I no longer, I wanted to be away from home more than I was home. And so now home is within me. No matter where I go, I'm home. I changed my definition of home. Why? Because it was necessary for my growth. Redefining yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, it's all necessary. Oh, no. No, I have no intention. No. No, ma'am. No eggs, no ham. No. Forward ever. Forward ever, backward never. Ashe. Yep. Mm-hmm. No. That's a no. Affirmative. No. No. How can I say no in like 20 different languages? Oh, no. I know. There's nothing to come back to. I have nothing there. Everything I have and need is within me and around me. Yeah, no. I need this. And this needs me. I am not, yeah. Oh, no. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, I need to see more of this. I need to experience more of this. So while I'm here in Southeast Asia, I plan on hosting retreats and also traveling. I want to visit. I've already been to Vietnam. Um, I want to visit Malaysia. I think I'm going to go on my next visa run. I'm going to visit Malaysia, um, South Korea. I've already been to Japan. I'm not interested too much in Australia, but I did meet some really sweet Australian people. So maybe I might go to Australia. I just, unless I'm going there to meet like some sisters that I met, um, or I form a connection to some Aboriginal people. Because I'm not interested in seeing monuments and statues and architecture. No, I'm interested in meeting people and learning from them and um, learning their culture. That's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in history from that point of view. And actually, when I went to Vietnam, um, because think about it, when Vietnam happened, right? We were children, and what were we? We were given the narrative of what that experience was supposed to be. And it's only as you become an adult, you're like, wait. You realize everything that you've been told was a lie, right? Everything you've been told, all the things that you were told were a lie. So I'm here now experiencing, when I went to Vietnam, I had conversations with people. So I was like, okay, so what was that whole Vietnam United States thing about? Really, like, how, was so some of the people I met, their grandfathers were the people who were fighting in the war, and I really got some. And I said, so you know, countries don't invade other countries. I've come to learn they're not, they don't necessarily go to war because they're trying to protect somebody's freedom or something like that. We all know that narrative is flawed, right? I said, what resources are here? And from what I gathered from the conversation, it wasn't about so much the resource, it was the access that the river that runs throughout Vietnam and the adjacent, I think it's the Mekong River, which I had an opportunity to tour. It was about that. It was about that access. So I was like, wow, wow. Oh, thanks, Action Realty. Oh, thank you for missing me. You don't have to miss me. I don't miss anyone. I don't. There's no need to. Look, we're still connected. There's no need to miss me. And you miss those days. Create new. See, that's how we got to get unstuck. Stop missing the old. Create the new. When you miss the old, it's disempowering. You gotta empower yourself. You have to come to the present. The present is waiting on you. Come to the present. Meet me here. Create a new memory. Create a new dance, a new greeting. Why not? That's done. That's finished. What about doing something new? Why can't we do that? Right? We can't get that back. We're not those people. You know? Let's meet each other as the people we are today. Because like I keep telling you, I'm not the same. I don't think the same. Nothing is the same. So, in order for us to continue to have a relationship, I need to meet you again and you need to meet me. That person, it's like you swiping your Metro card and all your fare is run up. It's an invalid swipe. You know what I mean? Like, yesterday has no bearing on today. It's inconsequential. It doesn't exist. This exists right here, right now. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. Invite yourself to be here. Invite yourself. What's today? The 31st. It's 8:12 p.m. for me. Invite yourself to March 31st, 2024. You know? Don't disrespect the Creator by living each day in the past. Because how can the Creator, you have a specific purpose. You got to know that, right? You know that, right? That, like, step one, I have a divine purpose. Well, whether you know what it is or not, you know that it's present day. Because your gifts and talents back then aren't applicable today. Before you got on, I said I made the euphemism of the comparison of your phone in 2018. It don't work now. So let's move on. be afraid to be a new you. Don't be afraid to be a new you. You're good enough to be here as you are now. You do not have to constantly reach back and try to pine for a former version of yourself. I'm never going to be that person again, and I'm glad. Can you make yourself glad to not be that person? And be happy, be glad as the person that you are today. And if you don't like the person that you are today, know that you're empowered to change that. You're just not mighty. Like, you can do that. Ain't nobody holding you back. Ain't nobody doing that but you, right? Be anew. Be anew. Do what you want to do. People are going to talk about you. So what? I don't care. I can't care. I can't afford to care. But because the universe, like, what are you living for? Ask yourself, what are you living for? I'm living to repay a debt that I could possibly never repay, but for the breath of life I've been granted. I'm here, and I'm repaying my debt by removing all the blockages and all of that programming, not allowing that to be a part of my today, so that the universe can use me for the purposes of me being granted the breath of life. Do you get that? Type that in the chat if you get that. You get that? I can't be used in my old form. Can't. Can't. It's time to stop launching emotional anchors into the yesteryear. It's been time. You know what I realized? I was both the prison guard and the inmate of my own life. And all I needed to do was to simply hand myself the key. Reach my hand through the bar, hand myself the key, and let myself out. When are you going to let yourself out? When? When? You owe it to yourself, and you owe it to divine intelligence, God, spirit. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to the love that created you. I owe it to my mother and my father. When my birthday came, I said to them both, I was like, even though they're not together, I was like, I feel the love that created me. I feel at 55 the love that created me. Do you feel like the love that created you? What does that feel like? Close your eyes. And just feel that. Think about the beautiful love that was made to create you. If you've ever known the love of a good man or a good woman, come on. Feel free to step into the full love force that you were created to be. Oh, happy solar return, goddess. That's right, we're here. And I don't know what number you have chosen for yourself in terms of how long you want to be here. But you would be well served to do the next 2/3 of your life so radically different. All the considerations that we put before ourselves, it's never going to be a right time. It's never going to be. Things are going to align as they do. You have to say within yourself, and this is part of what we will be talking about at the retreat, is that you're going to decide that your someday is a non-negotiable. And there's nothing, not one thing that is going to keep you from it. Ooh, you remember Nettie? Love you. Love you, Miss Donna. Love you. Thank you for being here. You remember Nettie and her sister? Nothing is going to keep me from you. Nothing should keep you from your someday. Do not leave this world. Do not leave this world unfulfilled, fighting to stay here. Thank you, love. I will have a lovely evening. Enjoy the blessings of the day. I love you. Don't do it. Don't do it. While I was here, while I've been here, I've attended a funeral because I wanted to see how they, what their funerals are like. Let me tell you, it is exactly the way. Because I told you, I reverse engineered my life. I live from the fact that I know that I'm not going to be here forever. Doesn't mean that I'm sick. I'm not sick. I'm not anything. I am just existing, but I know that this physicality is going to go. It's not made to be infinite. So what they do here is they do cremations. But guess what? They do them beachside. And there is no crying. You want to know why there's no crying? Want to know why? No crying? Because in this culture, they understand the cycle of life. They don't use terminology like, well, one day, if something happens to me, like, that's like code word. Like, why don't we just say that we're going to leave here? Why can't we? Why is it that we can't accept transition? Why? It's the life cycle. It's the life cycle. Hey, Trey. Mwah. Grand Rising. We just over here talking and chatting it up, talking about the retreat. Yes, understanding the life cycle and respecting it. There was nobody crying here. As they act, and it was so beautiful. There was flowers all over the deceased. The family was holding a picture. There were like these clay pots that were broken that represented life, birth, and transition. Like it was very symbolic. The body was washed in these very aromatic, because there's flowers you can't see the flowers because it's so late at night, but like there's flowers everywhere. And, um, you know, there's words that are exchanged over the person. Things are given to the person, like, things that were important to them that were laid out on the body. And then they start, and it's a public cremation, and it's happening beachside. I was like, yeah, I'll buy a bag of that. Because think about it. The person is sent back to the earth in ashes. And then after that, and nobody was crying. And then after that, people got together and they ate as a community. So it was like the repast. I was like, only thing I wanted differently was I want a beach party. I would like for people just to have a good time dancing and wearing orange. That's my favorite color. That's it. And eat all the delicious foods. Just eat them up. Eat the delicious fruits from the island because, you know, that's what I want. I want that type of transition. I don't want nobody crying. In fact, I want y'all to be clapping like, yo, she got out of here. And she didn't leave any stone unturned. She did exactly what she wanted to do. She lived life on her own terms. I can't be the only one doing that. And I am pleased as punch to show you that way too, to give you to share with you a healthier perspective on how you can look at transition. Hey Eva, mwah. What's going on? I miss you, darling. I miss you. It's been a week. I miss you. I haven't seen you the whole week. It's one of the sisters that was here on the island with me during the retreat that I was at. Yeah, like, let's do something different. The retreat is going to be incredible. You're going to come out with so many shifts. So many shifts. Just allow yourself to lose your mind. Just lose your mind. Lose your mind to get to where you want to get to. Put in the chat, please. Tell me, what is the someday thing that you want to do that you keep talking yourself out of? What is the greatness that you're holding back from the world? What is it? What are you making me miss out on? What part of you haven't I met yet? What haven't I, what, who are you that I don't know? Who? What is it that you know how to do? What is the secret gift that I don't know? Is it that you can twirl plates and pat your head and rub your belly at the same time? Like, what is it? Are you a closet chef? Are you a closet seamstress? Are you a closet coach? What is it that you're not stepping into? Where are you playing it safe? What are the beliefs that you hold? We're going to be doing tapping. We're going to be doing mirror work. We're going to be doing fasting. We're going to be walking on a labyrinth. We're going to be washing away things at a purification temple. We're going to be washing away things at waterfalls. We're going to be digesting food that is so enriching. We're going to be receiving massages to just ease the tension out of our bodies. And not just massages for massages, but massages from the point of energy work. It's a difference. I'm only going to put my best in front of you. And if anybody has ever had a treatment from me, you know, or even if you know me personally, I'm rocking out in some excellence. And I want that for my friends and all those who grace me with their presence at my retreat, our retreat. I want that. I want that. What do you want for yourself? What is your someday? I'm waiting. Tell me. Trey, what is your someday? What is your thing that you haven't pulled the trigger on? That you're acting like you're gonna live to forever and you're gonna run out of time. What is it? How can I help you get there? Will it be the exposure to astrocartography so that you know exactly where to move? Is it going to be that helps you get over that hump of self-doubt, procrastination, self-sabotage, negative self-talk, living in the yesteryear? All those things, honey, I've done. And it got to a point where I was done with it because there was no way that God, source, the universe, whatever you want to call, whatever belief you believe in, could use me in that form. I could not be used in that way. I had to lose my mind. I had to release everything in order to become anew. I could not take those things with me. My life is whittled down, and I gratefully and gleefully and happily say, my life is whittled down to 3 suitcases, and I'm going to whittle that down because even that was too much. 3 suitcases, 2 small ones, 1 large one, and my Vitamix. Had to have my Vitamix. That was a non-negotiable because my Vitamix is my health. Yeah. Look around your surroundings. Take a moment. Look around. Look at all those things. When you finally decide to leave those things behind, yes, to lose everything, to win again, honey. And you're not losing anything. You're getting light. And I looked around my apartment. I was like, everything was a decision. I'll tell you one thing. I will never amass such things, so many things ever again. And part of when we do that group coaching, one of the books that you will listen to that will be part of your pre-retreat work, when you hop on the plane, there'll be audiobooks. And one of the audiobooks that you will be listening to, and you can even start listening to it now. I'm kind of giving you a little bit of the sprinklings of the work that we'll be doing each month. It's called The Swedish Art of Death Cleaning. So it's called The Swedish Art of 𝐷𝑗𝐻. And it's by Margaretson something. I can't remember her name. It is the funniest, most logical book I had heard in 2023. Do you realize that in the capitalistic society that we have been groomed to accept, the added grief of someone having to clean out your place of residence compacts the grief? Do you realize how unfair that is? How compounding of grief that is? Think about that. Look around you. Every single thing. Look down. Look up. Look to the side. Every single thing in there is a decision. Why would you torment somebody because of a formerly held belief that wasn't even your own? It was given to you to have all these things. It's a trick, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, when I realized it was a trick, when I was received in the same way in other countries. Nobody saw the things in my apartment. Nobody saw my car. Nobody saw any of that. They just saw me. It's time to get light. Retreat is going to be, you know what? I was saying before, get ready to act funny, because you're going to start acting funny unto yourself. You're going to be different. Don't you want to be forever changed? Why not? You're walking in goodness and light. You know you have a divine purpose. When is it going to be time? When? I don't have a watch that will tell me when my physical existence is up. I don't know anybody that does. Even if you have an imbalance in your body right now that you're working on, you don't know. So why not? Why not? �𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐞. Welcome. 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 We're just here talking about what it is that's on your someday list. What's on your someday list? What is it that you are planning? Please put it in the chat. What is it that you're planning on doing that you have not done, and why? You're going to have to lose your mind. It's going to call for that. But how bad do you want it? The wealth is within you. It is not your things, I promise. And I'll also be sharing how to release your things so that you're not crying over everything. Yeah. I didn't shed tears over my things at all. And I can help you to do the same if that's what you're concerned about. So part of the retreat is the pre-work that we will be doing in the beginning months, the months leading up to the retreat. But once we go on that retreat, oh, get ready. The waterfalls, the purification temples, the food, the flower baths, the massages, the workshops, astrocartography, the cheat sheets to your life. You will definitely, unequivocally be ready to take action in a way that your faith has never shown up in your life before. It's one thing to be faithful on paper, profess it with your mouth, but it's another thing. It's a whole nother thing to put your whole chest into it and put your actions into it. and create an incredible new life for yourself. And yes, you are that powerful. Because if I did it and I'm willing to show you how to do it, then come on, let's do it. Don't be disrespectful for the reason why you were given life. Living your life in full expression says thank you to God, the Most High, Creator, whatever it is you want to say, for the reason why you're here. Walk into your purpose. Walk down the hall screaming, I'm here, I'm here, I'm showing up. Because that's what I'm doing. And that's what I have done. And I want to show you how to do it. I appreciate you being here. And if you are new to my page, please join my YouTube, SUMday, SUMday Became, today, the number 2 day. And I'll be uploading videos, and we'll be communicating there, but I will also be communicating here for the next 30 days. I'll be going live every day. I think it's going to be 6 p.m. because that means it's 6 a.m. where you are. And I've been on for a long time. So I'm going to hop off. And give thanks that we had this time together, that you took your precious time, because I don't take it lightly, that you joined this live stream. I don't, because your time is finite, and you decided to give a little bit to me here that we're sharing. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful that you are at least peeking at the possibility of walking into your greatest self. So thank you. The divine thanks you. I love you, love you, love you. And I will speak to you soon. Take good care of yourselves. Be good. Be good. Be kind. Much love. Peace. Oh, sweet. It's been 2 hours and 2 seconds. Wow. 2 minutes. I did it. Yay. So I finished with YouTube. I finished with Instagram. So I'm going to sign off of here. And thank you for joining me. If you hop on here on the replay, just know I'm grateful for you. And please take to heart what I've said. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I do hope you will consider joining me at my retreat, or our retreat in 2025. Much love. See you tomorrow.